Peru News Today. All you need to know about Peru. Vice President of the National Board of Justice, the TC will not rule in favor of the jurisdictional claim. Aldo Vasquez from the J&J also specified that the national prosecutor, Patricia Benavides, currently has 18 complaints against her. Aldo Vasquez, Vice President of the National Board of Justice, J&J, assured this Monday that the jurisdictional claim filed by the prosecutor's office before the Constitutional Court lacks foundation because the J&J is not acting improperly, but rather exercises a legitimate competence that is that of disciplinary control of judges and prosecutors. I think that in the first place the Constitutional Court is not going to rule in favor of the claim because it lacks foundation. However, we must put ourselves in this hypothetical case against it. It would be very serious because the J&J would be deprived of investigating this type of infraction disciplinary actions incurred in the field of administration, but the claim of the lawsuit is that the J&J can exclusively investigate those infractions that are directly related to what the lawsuit calls the jurisdictional field, he said in the program Las Cosas como Son of RPP. Aldo Vasquez specified that the J&J has more than 30 complaints against the national prosecutor, of which 12 have already been filed because she had no merit to open a preliminary investigation. In 3 or 4 cases, it is true that preliminary investigations have been opened. What a preliminary investigation seeks is to establish whether there are indications that justify the opening of a disciplinary procedure. What the J&J seeks is not the questioning of an act of administration, but rather the offense that could have been committed, he added. Vasquez also reported that they have not yet been notified of the jurisdictional claim. In this sense, he acknowledged that the J&J is concerned about the position taken by the public ministry. Last week, the Public Prosecutor's Office filed a lawsuit against the National Justice Board, J&J, before the Constitutional Court, TC, for an alleged violation, clearly and flagrantly, of its constitutional functions. The Prosecutor's Office requests in this lawsuit that the J&J be declared with a deficiency to question or review the acts of internal administration and management acts ordered by the head of said entity, Patricia Benavides. Although it is true that the J&J is constitutionally legitimized to apply the sanctions of reprimand, suspension or dismissal to the Supreme Judges and the Supreme Prosecutors, it is also true that said constitutionally autonomous body has been exercising said power improperly, with evident excess, since through the opening of a series of preliminary investigations and the eventual establishment of disciplinary administrative procedures and imposition of sanctions originating from incorrect interpretative criteria, it has been interfering in the exercise of the constitutional attribution of the presidency of the public ministry, is read in the jurisdictional demand of the prosecutor's office. The National Board of Justice ruled a day later, through a statement, that the jurisdictional claim filed by the public ministry against the entity in the Constitutional Court, TC, seeks to limit the disciplinary actions to sanction. The entity also clarified that they are respectful of the autonomy of the prosecutor's office. However, it can investigate alleged disciplinary offenses between judges and prosecutors, which can be committed in various areas such as administrative management. Peru News Today. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.